Hey, hi, howdy, hello. Welcome to the Fit and Free Show with Auntie Angel. That's me. Also known as ZGALA, the Art Angel. I'm here in the Head Hutt. It's getting to be that time of day where the light comes in real pretty like. And I haven't done my exercises yet, so that's what I'm going to do. As usual, I invite you to join me to whatever degree feels good in your body. Thought I heard something out there. Like to start off with a little free arm swinging just to relax. And I think I'm just going to run through a real quick full body session. Make sure you listen to your own body over mine. You're welcome to take some inspiration. Still keep thinking I hear something. I'm going to step back with the left foot first into a moderate lunge. Pulling the hips onto the perpendicular line. Feet are relatively parallel. Pushing into that back heel. Checking that I can still see my front toes past my front knee. Relaxing the shoulders, just enjoying that moderate lunge. I'm going to straighten that front leg, keeping these hips moving on to that perpendicular line. And fold the upper body over the lower body while still pulling those hips. That's really where the work is. Pulling the hips onto the perpendicular line. Folding from the hips, forward fold over that long straight leg in the front, aiming the chin for the toes, so relatively flat back. Just taking a few breaths to get into that, using either the leg or the floor on either side of that front leg for stability. And then bending that front leg if need be to get both hands on the floor and bringing that front leg back, pushing into Adho Mukha Asana or downward facing dog, pressing into the heels, pressing back with the hips. And then I'm going to come forward. I'm going to wiggle those feet backwards a little bit. Come through a plank position, just holding there for a few seconds. And then dropping the knees, dropping the hips, letting go of the feet, pressing up through the palms. Lifting the chin to the sky, relaxing the belly. Bringing that lower body to about a 90-degree angle. Bringing the hands out, forehead down into extended puppy pose. And then walking the hands not quite back under shoulder length. Oh, the sun just came in nice and bright. Lifting those hips again. Pressing again into the heels, pressing back with the hips, trying to jiggle the mosquitoes off. It's a losing endeavor, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to swing that left foot forward. When I stepped back with first, and push again into that back heel. Just enjoying a nice deep lunge on that side. Before stepping forward into a forward fold, just hanging here from the hips. Letting gravity do some unwinding. Let's bend the knees, come into a squat position just for good measure, and straighten the knees. Relaxing the belly, coming back into that forward fold. Bend the knees again, coming into that squat position, pushing down in the heels. And again, straightening the legs. Maybe adjusting my baggy socks. I'm going to roll up nice and slow. Just checking in with the spine all along the way. Coming back into Tadasana or mountain pose. Checking in with the alignment briefly before stepping back with this right foot into that moderate lunge. Again, checking that I can still see the front toes past the front knee, pushing into that back heel and pulling the hips under that perpendicular line. Just adjusting as need be to find that nice, strong feeling center core line. Still pulling those hips onto that perpendicular. Feet are relatively parallel. And then I'm going to straighten that front leg, at least most of the way, and start to lean the upper body over that lower body. Still pulling those hips onto the perpendicular line. Using the leg and or the floor for support, balance, and aiming the chin for the toes. Nice and long upper body, nice and long lower body. Just enjoying that forward fold over that front leg. Taking a few breaths to really allow that stretch to happen. And then bringing weight onto those hands. Let's bring that front foot back. And again, pushing into Adho Mukha Asana or downward facing dog. Pressing the heart toward the center of the earth. Pressing the hips back. Pressing down in the heels. Kicking out the mosquitoes. Even though it's exercise and futility. I'm going to come forward through that plank position, and again, just pause there for a breath or so. Fingers are nice and wide, strong through the shoulders, not collapsing. And then dropping the hips, dropping the knees, letting go of the toes, lifting the chin. Giving the tongue a stretch. Tuck those toes again, pushing back into downward facing dog or Adho Mukha Asana. The mosquitoes are winning. I'm going to walk these feet forward slowly toward the hands. Coming into that forward fold. And then rolling up slowly, pushing from the bottoms of the feet. Coming back into Tadasana. Just checking in with the alignment, relaxing the bottoms of the feet. Making sure the knees aren't locked. Making sure the hips are over the knees and ankles. The shoulders are rolled just slightly back and down and then relaxed over the hips. The back of the neck is lengthening just a little bit to draw the ears over the shoulders. I like to imagine I'm being held in gentle traction between the center of the earth and the center of the universe somewhere. Add a few little clap snaps. There you have it. A nice short and sweet full body stretch. Doesn't have to take a long time, as I like to say. You can take longer, of course, anytime you like, but I think showing up consistently is one of the main keys to developing more fitness, hopefully so you can develop more freedom. I thank you for being you and letting me be me. I thank you for stopping by. I thank you if you like and subscribe. Make sure you stay curious, stay courageous, and I'll be seeing you soon. Ciao for now.